Welcome to another episode of City of Rats. It's your boy Kunal. It's your boy Dennis. It's your boy Bruce. Back in the building, baby.
Hi.
Hey, hey.
Look at you glowing after your big weekend.
I know. You know, man, I regret posting pictures. Truly.
Why?
Because people get like... People just like, they just send me nasty texts. You do a gig with a buddy and, you know, like Tim...
Tell him first if anybody don't know.
So for those who are listening, I was opening up for Tim Dillon. Funny dude. He's fucking killing it. And he asked me if I wanted to open for him in Chicago.
At the Chicago Theater.
Yes.
Not one of the theaters in Chicago.
It's the theater.
The Chicago Theater.
Absolutely.
How many people?
3,500.
3,500.
I know. It's crazy.
My God.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was me and like he had two other buddies of his. And it was just, it was a crazy show. It was like you get off the stage and you go, it almost feels like not real.
Right.
That's how it felt.
I heard you bombed.
I mean,
good. No. See, you're still in that point where you can't even just immediately laugh at that.
Yeah.
Where you're like, good, maybe I did bomb. I don't care.
To be honest,
it was a great experience.
To be honest, I'm trying to be modest. So yeah.
Right. Well, don't be modest. Yeah. How come you're off the microphones? You're not modest. You're Wu-tanging in my face.
I'm not Wu-tanging.
You can't even look me in the face right now on this pod when I'm asking you about it.
You're right. All right. Okay.
Look at me and tell me it was great.
It was a great set.
Now tell me how you did. Oh, I wasn't even talking about the set. I was talking about the experience. Look at him. He's gloating.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, no, both shows. I also did Milwaukee at the Pabst Theater.
Yeah.
And we flew private. And
you posted 2 photos, which is 3. Okay, 2 that I saw before the theater. You're right. And then you posted a theater shot, which is, first of all, very modest.
Yes.
A lot of comics, there'd be 35 dings in the story to go through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, it's just a lot. And I think that I even almost regret posting the photo of me on a private plane.
No.
Because like people just say all sorts of wild stuff.
Did anyone ask you for money, to borrow money?
Other than you?
I got you. I owe you a little bit of money. I promised I'd have it this past weekend. But it's very hard to pay somebody back money when they're posting nonstop pictures in their private jets and fancy comedy theaters.
Right. I'm never going to see that money back.
I meant to bring you cash tonight.
That's fine.
Listen, don't worry about it. I got you. Don't worry. Next time you open for Tim, I got you that weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's like, it was just a fun set of shows. It was good to see Tim. I don't see him that often.
Yeah, of course. It's a good hang with Tim.
And then like we actually toured Chicago by boat.
That's sick.
Yeah, like it was just like a general tourism. It wasn't like a private thing.
It's not like Tim stole a boat and was like, get in.
No, it's not like he commissioned a boat and we're now just like, oh, look at he's giving me the tour. No. It was like we were on a regular tour boat. Right.
And that's still cool.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was a good time.
Right.
It was just like, it was to tour Chicago's architecture. And
got nerdy real quick.
It did. And
I'd just be smoking spliffs on the boat, like which building's cool and which not.
Which not.
I'm stoned on the boat. Which not.
Yeah. So we,
This is before the show.
This is after the Chicago show, before Milwaukee.
Okay, so during the day Saturday.
Very
nice.
So then we just did that, and it was like you find out that Chicago, their architecture, they have an astounding 3 different styles. It's kind of shitty.
What are the 3 styles?
It's contextualism, I think it's like neo.
Is it neo-Gothic or something?
Neo-Gothic, yes.
Is that the Sears Tower? Because it's like very dark and ominous?
No, that's like black box. It's like more modern.
Oh.
That's like a 90s style, to be honest.
Gross.
Yeah. Like
imagine a 90s style building. Now it's just going to be there for decades and decades.
Well, yeah, the contextualism ones are pretty cool because they mimic the land.
Yeah.
So if there's a curve in the river, there was a curve in a building.
That's interesting.
That's kind of cool, right?
I would have been on the Ferris Bueller tour.
We should have done that.
Around Chicago.
I mean, I would have done that too. That would have been fun.
I was showing everybody your pictures.
Oh, were you?
Oh, I was like a proud mom over
that's
here.
So sweet.
I showed your mom. Yeah. I was like, you know what Kunal's doing tonight? She's like, kind of. I'm like, look at this motherfucker.
I was wondering why she called me and she's like, you were on private?
Yeah, dude. I told her. Of course I fucking told her.
She had no clue.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her.
I told her you're in Chicago. Then I said you were going to Milwaukee when I found out. And she goes, is that far? And I was like, I don't think by plane it's probably very short. And she was just like, you don't think they'll drive? I was like, I don't think they'll drive.
We drove.
Did you drive?
Yeah, we drove.
How far of a drive is it?
From Milwaukee to Chicago?
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes.
Oh, shit. I thought it was like 4 hours.
No, it's like
And I've made that drive with you?
You have, dude. It's a 3-minute flight. I guess.
Yeah, I guess you don't take that
you
as
don't
a flight.
take the private for that. That's absurd.
I better tell your mom right away because she was all about like whether
No,
you're on the.
her.
Oh, you.
Corrected her, yeah.
She followed up.
Yeah, she also asked me for money.
She did.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Everyone in this house broke, dude.
Yeah, I was like, you can all go to hell. All y'all poor.
I need to borrow money for my tenant.
Yeah, so it was just a good time. The shows are great. It's good to hang with Tim, and that's all, man. It was a back Sunday.
And what theater was it on Saturday?
The Pabst Theater in Milwaukee.
Beautiful theater, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
You know where I was on Saturday?
Where?
I was in Nassau County, Long Island, in a Catholic school cafeteria.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah, dude.
And I just kept telling anyone who would listen, be like, my podcast partner's doing a theater in Milwaukee. Like,
so
sure he is. Yeah. Sure he is.
They're asking you to deliver lunch to the kids?
Yeah, it was might as well have been that. It was close. It's funny to see this place where all the food would be, like all the awful food being served, just stocked with booze.
Yeah.
And it was a great show.
In the in the trays.
Yeah,
little like things.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. How was the show?
It was great.
Okay.
I don't think it was as good as yours.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
But it was still...
I mean, this is the thing, man. I flew back regular... You know what I mean? I flew back...
A regular person?
Yeah.
You weren't changed by this experience?
No, because I flew back on a regular plane.
No, I know. Listen,
yeah,
it's still great.
Like,
it's still great.
Yeah, it is, but it's just like, it's not like... I like the fact that I flew back on a regular plane.
Uh-huh.
It's like a humbling experience. You go, okay, cool. Take off your belt like an animal. You know what I mean?
A humbling experience.
Yeah, dude, because you feel like so...
It was starting to get to your head already?
No, just like it's a little bit, but you're like, oh, man, this is crazy. This is so cool. Like, what,
Yeah.
And then when it's just like, now I'm in like Group 3 United. And
Right.
I feel like, all right, cool.
Group 3 is not bad.
It's not bad.
Group 3 is the worst groups to be. Have you seen Group 6?
I have seen Group 6.
It's a scraggly group, dude.
It's a very tough group.
You see me trudging down the aisle in Group 6?
Most of them look like they're going to be putting themselves in the overhead
Yeah,
compartment.
yeah. They look like the zombies in World War Z. They're just crawling over the chairs to get to the back.
They're like trained to Busan. They're like bent over backwards.
Well, they know there's not going to be any overhead room left. So they're just like waiting for that bad news of like, you're going to have to check that.
Yeah, I was sitting in a window seat from the flight back from Chicago, and I just turned on the switch, played some Zelda, and I said, let me just lock in, do this.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was
like
fun.
a regular guy.
Like a regular dude.
See, that's the difference between me and you, though, because I'd be looking through pictures on my phone, tapping the old lady next to me, like, see that? Pabst Theater.
This is why
16 hours ago.
This is why you deserve nothing.
Sold out.
This is why you deserve nothing, dude. You can't be acting like that.
She's an immigrant. She don't even speak English. She's just like, I don't.
There was a lot of people who were in town for a Grateful Dead concert. Those are some characters.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Deadheads?
Deadheads are weird looking.
Never trust a deadhead.
Really?
Yeah, they're hippies, man. Yeah. You don't trust hippies.
Yeah, they're all like just...
There's rules in the music scene like that.
Yeah, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't even like that kind of music.
Especially, I recently found it that I enjoy one song by the Grateful Dead.
What is that?
Playing in the band. Playing in the band.
Okay.
You could probably get down with it. You know?
Yeah,
Here's the thing. Both of us take enough drugs, we could probably get down heavy with the Grateful Dead.
Absolutely.
But I know what you mean by those characters.
Yeah. It's like the same guy, the same overweight dude who's like wearing a tie-dye shirt that's way too small. They've got like this camaraderie amongst other people they see in tie-dye shirts.
No, they're all. Do you know about the whole Deadhead culture?
No.
A Deadhead is someone who would follow the Grateful Dead, because the Grateful Dead wasn't a radio band. They've had like 3 songs on the radio over like a 50-year career, but they would tour extensively,
right? Because
they were all about the live. The live show was it. That was the experience.
This is like their 3rd farewell tour.
Oh yeah, they're never gonna. Fucking what's his name died years ago. The main guy, Jerry Garcia. Yeah, he been dead.
Yeah.
And they were just like, it's too much. Here's the thing: they're hippies, but it's a money-making machine.
Wait, is this the Ben and Jerry guy
from the ice cream flavor, Jerry Garcia?
Yeah.
Yes, but you wouldn't. He's not the ice cream guy. He's the musician, Kunal.
Wait, but like who owns?
That's like
who owns Ben and Jerry's?
I'd imagine Ben and Jerry, you fucking idiot.
It's a different Jerry. Is it Jerry Seinfeld that owns Ben?
Jerry Garcia. I mean Cherry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia
instead of Jerry Garcia.
Yes.
Yeah. Not from Ben and Jerry's.
Okay. Wait, is he?
I shouldn't have jumped down your throat. They both have the same first name.
Wait, is he the same Jerry from Tom and Jerry?
Yes, he's the same Jerry as Tom and Jerry.
cat?
He's the same Jerry from gerrymandering. Jerry _ Mandarin.
Okay.
The Instagram artist.
Now I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so it was a good time. It was a good weekend.
Yeah, we could go to a Deadhead show and have a good time though.
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
You can't trust those people. That's the thing.
You and I could go anywhere and we would act like
Right, and
that's
we would.
who
Right,
are.
that's true.
That's who we are.
Because we're weak. We wouldn't go to the
We've got
Dead
no
show
will.
and be, what the hell is this? No, we'd go there and within 10 minutes be like, peace, man. Let me buy one of those peanut butter sandwiches, man.
Yeah.
That's what these freaks would do. They'd follow the dead,
I'm
not have a
playing the
job.
bongo.
You got dreadlocks?
Yeah,
Heavy cultural appropriation, man.
Yeah. Adam Duritz was on to something, man.
Who's that?
That's the lead singer of Counting Crows.
What was he on to?
He had dreads. He was a white dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I thought he was biracial.
No.
Is that the term?
No. He bought another race.
He bought another race?
He biracial.
I wonder if it's just a wig. He literally bought it?
No.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because this man was, I don't know, dude.
You don't know. You never pulled on it like
You're
Santa's
right,
beard, you know?
He did date Jennifer Aniston, and that to me will always astound me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen, too.
Yeah, right?
Because Counting Crow, I mean, they got their hits, but...
They were on top of the world, dude.
In fairness, they're about to play with Aerosmith for Aerosmith. I think it's Aerosmith's farewell tour.
Yeah.
All these white bands you don't know about.
Matchbox 20 and Counting Crows do a show together, too.
What, like once a year or something?
I mean, I saw them at Jones Beach.
One time?
One time. But I think they're coming back. Both of them again. I think. I'm not sure.
All right.
But I won't see Counting Crows. They suck live.
You heard that? Or you
I
know
went.
that? Oh, you seen them?
Yeah, dude.
Why were they bad?
My man got...
I heard that guy's moody as hell.
That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Exactly
Did he think he was better than The Room?
He did, dude.
Yo, so I have legitimately heard that. I wasn't just riffing.
Like it's like, okay, he suffers from depression, but so what?
So do we. We listen to your music, man.
Yeah, dude, I show up.
You think we're not depressed this week?
Yeah.
This guy was
I'm sad.
crushing it at theaters this weekend.
Now I'm back here.
Back on the couch?
Yeah.
This lopsided couch? Because we got to start trading sides to even it out a couple
That's
times.
what I'm saying. Covered in dog fur. Patreon ain't moving well enough. Like,
we love you, Bruce.
You tell me, bro. You tell me.
I think we're losing Patreon.
Yeah, I think
patrons.
so.
You know what I mean? I don't know. We might
don't
be.
wanna-
I didn't want to text you. I didn't want to text you anything this weekend.
We lose one patron, I'm out.
You're about to go on stage.
This podcast is over.
You're about to go on stage. You just look at your phone, and I'm like, we're bleeding patrons left and right.
Yeah, no, it's just like, I mean, and so Adam Duritz comes on stage. This is what happened. So I went to see this guy in Jones Beach Theater.
Okay. How long ago is this?
Like maybe a year before Corona.
Okay.
So I'm going there. Dina, my cousin. I don't know if he had a date.
Who wanted to go? Not you, right?
I wanted to go.
Really?
I wanted to see Matchbox 20.
You wanted to see Matchbox?
Yeah.
They got the hits. 5 of them.
5?
It's like 4 or 5 hits. That's it.
There's 5 hits on their first album.
They're not Hootie and the Blowfish, my friend.
No, you're out of your mind, dude. Matchbox 20 got so many hits.
Matchbox 20 has like 4 or 5 radio singles that are hits.
They
over
have
these.
like maybe 8 or 10.
8 to 10?
8 to 10.
I think that's up for debate.
I
But
think
all right,
that's
go
fine.
ahead.
That's fine. I'll break out the phone right now and we can end this conversation immediately. I might be able to name 4 or 5 off the dome
I want something else.
to get me through this.
You barely even recognize the fucking hit.
Because that's
like their biggest hit.
No, it's not, because that's Third Eye Blind.
Oh, Matchbox 20?
Yeah.
Oh, Rob Thomas.
Yes. Yeah.
Whatever, all these fucking white trash ass bands.
Here we go. Here comes the racial takedown by Dennis Rooney.
Where are these guys from? Iowa? I don't give a shit, all right?
Yeah, dude, Dina.
All right, hold on, wait. Let me reevaluate because I'm familiar with these bands. I just flubbed for a moment. All right? I'm tired too from the weekend. All right.
Okay,
we both dragging ass this week. I can feel it.
That's good. I respect the observation, which is on point.
Anytime we're both like, we'll quit this fucking podcast. This podcast hanging on by a thread.
We're just tired. Yeah. We are just tired. That's true.
Tired and dehydrated.
Yeah.
All right, Matchbox 20. Obviously, you got Smooth, but are they going to play that live?
Smooth is
Who
not
knows?
even a Matchbox 20 hit.
What are you talking about? That's Rob Thomas. Well, what's his name? Santana.
Santana, but it's not Matchbox 20.
You tell me they're not playing it at the live show, though? They didn't play it?
No.
That's for talent reasons, though. Because Santana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He plays the guitar in that, dude.
I know who Santana is.
You can't have the lead guitarist in Matchbox 20 doing what Santana does.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
Maybe, but it would.
Absolutely. I was making the joke that nobody could do what Santana could do. And you came in like, you can't have a white man play that music.
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying that I don't think it would be as good, is what I'm saying.
I agree. No, but I know for a fact that there's bands with big hits.
Yes.
Like Eminem, I mean... Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure Eminem and Dre have both been on stage and performed the song together.
Sure.
But when Eminem was alone, I'm sure he also just did his verse from fucking whatever that song is.
Forgot About Dre.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Was it Forgot About Dre or was it the Bad Thoughts one?
Yeah. There's so many of those songs.
Right.
But the thing is, like, you have to take into consideration that, like, the guitar aspect from Santana is, like, so vital.
Right.
That it's just, like, there's a solo in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just, I'm not to say that they couldn't. I'm sure they could. But
plus, it is kind of like a Latino beat song, like a Latin.
Yes.
So if you got only white guys up there playing, it does take away.
That's not even the problem.
For me, it would be.
Okay.
I'd start throwing tomatoes at Matchbox 20. Boo! How could you?
Yeah.
Shame.
But you can't. You want to make it more appropriate, so you're throwing salsa.
Yeah, but I also just can't help myself but get into it. Oh, she's just like an ocean under the moon. I hate that. That song makes me want to kill myself.
I can't stand that song. That song sickens me.
So you were happy not to hear it.
Sickens me.
What's
and the other reason why they wouldn't play that is because they have so many hits.
Bent? Can't
Bent,
you
yes.
help me on Bent?
Yeah.
Kryptonite? No, that's not them. I know it's not. I know 3 a.m. 3 a.m.'s a good one. I like 3 a.m. That's probably my favorite from them.
Yeah. Real World?
Real World,
Yeah.
I don't know about 8 to 10. They got like 5 to 6.
No, dude. Yourself for Someone Like You has got a bunch of hits on its own.
Yeah, that's the name of the first
Yeah,
album.
if
I didn't
you're-
know you were such a Matchbox
If
fan.
You're Gone.
When you're gone.
Yeah.
This is a fun game. You say the title and I sing the riff.
Yeah, because they all have the lyric in there.
Yeah, that's classic pop music
3
right there.
a.m. It's 3
Damn, I must be born in.
Yeah.
I gained a lot of respect for Rob Thomas. Did you see his episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, I didn't.
So
That I would watch.
You should. I don't know if you're a big Sunny fan, but go back a few seasons.
The only reason I stopped watching It's Always Sunny is because
It's too good.
It just kept going.
Yeah, that too is like
just get out.
I'm where like every 3 years it's like, all right, I'll watch 20 episodes now, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was an episode a while back where like I forget which one of them, Mac or Dennis, one of them basically loses their shit and goes to a mental hospital.
Yeah.
The only other two people in their ward is Rob Thomas and Sinbad. Rob Thomas, I don't think says a word the entire episode.
Yeah.
He's like Sinbad's like, bitch, I guess you'd call him. It's so funny, man.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great.
That's you know what I mean. He doesn't need to do that.
Absolutely not.
But he's probably such a Sunny fan.
Yeah.
That he's like, hey, listen.
He's got smooth money.
Yeah.
Sinbad, he might need the money.
Sinbad definitely.
Those pants are expensive.
Yes. He had a stroke. He couldn't perform.
Did he have a stroke?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I feel bad now for saying that. Sorry, Sinbad. Huge fan.
No, he never bombs.
You heard that? It never bombs. That's his guarantee.
That's the only person I believe has never bombed.
I believe it. Yeah. He will force a room to at least
He'll
come
get
along a little bit.
A little bit. But like Rob Thomas didn't need it, and he goes, "Let me just be in. Can I just be in this?
Yeah.
Find a way for me to be in this."
And it's also like if you're a celebrity or if you're a musician, especially in your approach, like you want to do this weird little thing at a show. I was like, I don't know. I don't really act. They're like, well, you don't have to memorize any lines. It's like, oh, all right. Yeah.
It's when actors do music videos.
Yeah.
You know?
I remember music videos.
Right.
Do you remember music videos, children?
So we go to this Matchbox 20 concert.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Dina.
Who's headlining over who? Matchbox or
Matchbox
Crows?
is headlining.
Okay.
Crows is
I think that's appropriate.
I think so too.
Yeah. But Crows disagrees.
Yeah, well that's probably why they came out with these light-hearted, no energy bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, even though they're slow songs, you could still sing it with passion.
Right.
So Dina and my cousin are both stoked for Counting Crows. They're all about it. Like, Counting Crows is going to blow Matchbox 20 out the water.
Oh, they're turning it into a contest?
Yeah. And I go...
They don't know these morose motherfuckers in Counting Crows?
I know this stuff.
Yeah.
I go, you guys are out of your minds.
Your head's just constantly being dragged down by those dreads, the weight of it. You know what I mean? Literally.
It's like, dude, this Zoloft-riddled bastard comes in here. Like, my cousin and Dina are just like, I'm telling you right now, Counting Crows is going to murder Matchbox 20. I don't even know why they're closing it out. They should be.
They're treating it like a WWE fight.
Yo, seriously, they're like Matchbox 20 should be performing in the parking lot. Like that.
Jesus.
I know. They're like getting out of pocket.
Yeah.
And so then Counting Crows gets on. The Colorblind. They do. What's that?
Long December.
Yeah.
And there's Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
I mean, these songs bring down the house, I imagine.
They do. They're good songs.
But I'm very conservative, apparently, when estimating bands' hits.
Yes.
I'd say Counting Crows has like 3. That's it.
That is it.
That's it, right?
Those are the 3.
I'm sure they have dedicated fans, but those are the 3 songs you go to see.
And then Matchbox 20 comes out. And let me tell you something. Rob Thomas don't got depression.
No.
My man came to move.
Doing high kicks?
Dude, high kicks.
Does he still have the 90s haircut?
Yes.
Mutton chops?
No.
Bring back the mutton chops, Rob!
I think he had the hoop earrings. He had to tone.
What?
Yo, my man was rocking hoop earrings in the 90s.
Both ears?
Yeah,
You know what that meant.
Hell yeah.
Gay.
Man, he was killing it. This guy's energy was so palpable.
Oh.
It was... I was in the cheap seats.
If he was orange juice, he'd be extra palp.
Ooh, my man. He was John Palp the second.
What the Palp John Palp the second? Palp fiction up in this bitch.
Yeah, dude.
His palp was able, dude. Palpable. Papoose, palpable. Palpable.
Palpoose, baby.
Palpoopable.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He came in with the hammers.
What'd they open with? Do you remember?
I think it might have been Long Day. Yeah.
Which one's that one? I don't remember. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's sitting by the second shelf, the note she wrote that I can't bring myself to throw away. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
You ever do karaoke, dude?
Yeah.
What? You ever do Matchbox?
I should.
I think you should.
I should.
Do you have karaoke go-tos?
I do, and none of them are Matchbox.
What are they? Can I ask?
Like Celine Dion.
Oh, you go heavy hitters.
Yeah.
You want to bring the audience to tears.
Oh, yeah. Linkin Park.
I think Linkin Park should be off the table now.
Why?
It's too hard to think about.
It is tough to think about.
Yeah, it's tough to think about. You thought I was going to be funny. No, it's just tough, Kunal.
I get it. July 20th, bro, every year.
4:15 a.m.
Yeah. You're going to one-up me?
Yes.
38 seconds in.
St. John's Hospital, Southern California.
All right, okay.
Anaheim?
Yeah. 12-gauge rope, Home Depot.
Shame on you.
Aisle 7.
Self-checkout. No witnesses. No witnesses, but there is a tape of him going up to somebody and getting no help at all because it's Home Depot.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Kohler kitchen faucet, bathroom faucet. The faucet was made by Kohler.
He hung himself from a faucet?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you think people hang themselves from?
No.
When they hang themselves in the shower?
No. But, it was probably the same people who made the shower rod. Reliable.
Better be sturdy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why, you got to do the glass in the shower. No shower rod for that.
Yeah. This got so sad so quick. This felt like Counting Crows' set.
Did you ever get to see Linkin Park live?
I did not.
Big regret, I bet.
Huge regret.
Yeah.
Huge regret.
Yeah.
I wanted to see... I'm afraid I won't be able to see Celine Dion.
Isn't she done?
She might be.
Her nose is falling off, right?
Dude, she's looking pretty bad.
Is that Celine, or am I thinking of one of the other ones? Barbara Streisand, I might be thinking of. They both probably got big honkers.
Celine Dion has like this. It's this thing called stiff person syndrome.
You're lying.
I kid you not.
This is a real thing.
Yeah.
Stiff person
it's
syndrome.
Like her body is like seizing up in some weird way.
How do you think she hits those notes?
She's scared.
Hit me with it.
She sees death.
She has death in the recording studio.
Yeah.
Can we get death in Studio B, please? Celine needs to hit a high F. Death is just flipping through a magazine. Back to work.
Scythe down.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he's trying to get his own record contract. I got some ideas.
You guys want to give this a listen?
Yeah, he's got a demo too.
We don't don't have a disc man here anymore, man.
How do you say no to death too? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to be like, oh yeah, man, we're always looking for new talent. You know what I mean? We're always looking for new ideas.
Yeah, you got to just accept it for what it is.
Death is always in. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So but yeah. So Counting Crows murdered. Counting Crows bombed. Matchbox
20 killed it.
Yeah.
Did your friends and your girlfriend secede? Did they admit defeat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were bummed out. They were like, "What was that?"
They were like, "Yeah, what? He just had no energy."
Yeah.
And it was just like, why?
I've seen musical acts where it's like I'm really excited to go see them, then you go see them and it's like, "Oh, this is bad."
Name one who's really disappointed you.
Here's the thing. The Pogues are this Irish rock band, basically, that I've gone to see live. And their frontman, Shane MacGowan, has been a heavy alcoholic and for times drug abuser for decades.
Right.
Decades. And like if you see interviews of him from like the late 90s, he's already missing teeth. He's already just, you could barely understand. He's one of those guys where he's...
It's not like Irish people are easy to understand
to begin with. Exactly. Yes. So exactly, dude. And even Irish people are looking at Shane MacGowan like, come again? What'd you say? Like, I have no idea what you just said.
Can we turn the subtitles on?
Yeah. And so if he was like that in the late 90s, he's still going out. He's still playing shows.
What year is this?
This is probably 2010.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, 2010.
We're talking almost 2 decades later.
And I mean, well, this band's been playing since like the mid-70s.
Okay.
So they've been around for a long time. And it's Irish traditional folk mixed with rock. So it's very like technical music kind of. And all the musicians are amazing. But he literally just... It's almost like Sinatra at the end where they're like, all right, let's wheel him out.
Yeah.
And he got...
or Elvis at the end.
Yes. And he's just got, like for his entire career pretty much, he's never had like public appearance sober basically.
Right.
That's his thing. But sometimes he's drunk and charming and eloquent.
Right.
And like, geez, this fucking guy's a poet. You know what I mean? This is a deep well. This water runs deep. Right. And then other times he's just like, I bet I gotta fucking kill you. I had, just like, and some reporter just trying to get a soundbite like, Shane, how did you like being in Wales tonight to perform? I fucking hate Wales. Bastards of the sea, if you ask me.
Send me home, please.
Right. I don't want to do this anymore.
They keep bringing me out.
It's one of those things where it's like, I wonder if it is that. If he's like, please release me from this social contract.
Yeah, it's like my cousin went to see Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
And this
I'll just say real quick. Or the other thing, maybe it's all he knows.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Maybe.
But your cousin went to go see Bobby?
No, I'm saying, so then what happened? Anything, like the band, you saw the band?
I saw the band. It was a great show. I'm drunk myself. You're singing. The whole crowd singing along. It was a great show.
Sure.
But he was... Because you think of the days where he'd be drunk but pulling it together to put on a great performance, and you didn't get that.
Is he dead?
No, he's not. But every once in a while, I'm like, is he dead? And I got to check the Wikipedia page and just be like, I can't believe he's still alive.
Yeah.
Shane MacGowan's still kicking.
That's what happened.
And then I'm like, I'm going to have a drink. This guy's 90 years old. I'm a young man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's chilling, dude. My cousin went to see Bob Dylan, and she was like, this was maybe like 2 years before the pandemic. And she's like, I can't go see him again. Mm-hmm. She's like, this is too... He's not making sense anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't want to see an artist there.
Yeah, at the end.
That's what I'm afraid of in terms of Celine Dion.
Right.
I was trying to see her. I was going to buy tickets to go to Vegas to see her there. It would have been
She probably has a residency, right?
She was going to do one.
Okay.
It would have been cheaper to fly to Vegas, stay one night at a hotel, see Celine in the
residency
7th row.
Yeah.
And then go back home.
Maybe get picked to go on stage. Who knows?
Maybe
it's Vegas. Anything could happen.
Maybe get picked to go on tour with her.
Yeah, open for her.
Yeah, as her
quit the pod finally.
As a hype, as a hype man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know who you came to see?
SCD.
Celine Dion.
I'm just swinging a towel over her head. I'm just like, every time she's singing a song, my heart will go, yeah. This one goes out to Leo. Just like wild shit. 2 could have fit on that door. Like mad obscure stuff.
Where does your love...
Where the jewelry at?
Where the jewelry at?
Yeah.
Where does your love for Celine Dion come from? That one song on that one movie?
No. She's just...
All the hits? How many hits? 18 to 20?
I mean, dude, she's probably got like 20 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes a song of hers will come on and I'll be like, you know what?
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a banger.
Sure,
it starts slow, it ends slow, but there's stuff in the middle where you're like,
she's a legacy act. She's up there with, I'm going to say right now, and a lot of people may disagree with me about this.
Hot take incoming.
But I think that me and a couple friends feel strongly about it, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to say Celine Dion is in the same room.
Oh, man. I feel like, be careful, dude. Just be careful right now, all right? Because a lot of people will be very upset with what you're about to say.
That's fine.
Me included.
Okay.
I'll throw what's left of my seltzer in your face, dude.
She's in the same room as like Mariah Carey.
Oh, easily.
Tina Turner.
Rest in peace. Tina just passed.
Yeah.
You're besmirching her memory?
Yeah, I'm not.
2 weeks after she passed?
I'm not trying to besmirch her memory.
Yeah?
I'm trying to praise it.
And I'm the only one. A lot of singing this episode.
Yeah. What's the thing called? Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Believe it or not, I kind of throw Whitney. Whitney's the lowest on the totem pole for me out of them.
I'm going to say Madonna.
Yeah, but I'm just not a fan of, you know what I mean? They don't do anything. They don't move my meter at all.
Who would you say?
But I agree with you.
Who would you say that is up there that would be like controversial?
Where if you said she's in the same room as, I mean,
yeah.
if you said like Elvis or the Beatles, I'd be like, step back. I'd be like, step back.
I mean, in terms of
Step back.
greatest female performers.
Okay, if we're talking about, we're talking about females. I mean, she's no Gwen Stefani. This is my shit. Oh, don't do it. It's non-alcoholic. I don't like it.
I put this on you, you get sober.
I just started. It's like acidic. You pour some on me, I'm just burning.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a legacy act.
I guess there's nobody. When you keep saying legacy act, what do you mean by that? A lifetime performer?
Yeah, like no, not just like she'll go down as one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the greatest female vocal artists.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to say. I don't listen to that genre that much. I'm not listening to the Adeles.
Sure.
And
right,
the
right,
Celines
right.
and
well,
Whitneys.
Celine is like if there's a Mount Rushmore of like.
And Madonna is way more pop. Madonna was never known for her amazing vocal abilities.
In terms of her range.
And being a whore.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
yes.
I'm from. You want to hear a dirty, sleazy story, secondhand story that's probably not even true, but it's great to tell.
Is this? I think I know where this is going.
You
I'm
know
already
this.
excited.
You know this story.
Yeah. That's our episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, please rate, review, and or subscribe. And if you got a few bucks to throw our way, please consider joining the Patreon. We got tiers starting at $5. You get the remainder of this episode each week. And that remainder is generally 45 to an extra hour of bonus content. And as always, you could check me at alldayKCA.com. It's also my social media, alldayKCA. Dennis and I will be at Wisecrackers in Wilkes Bar the 28th through 29th. You can check my website for tickets. I've also will be at Soul Joel's this weekend on the 16th of June. I'll be headlining. Please come out to that. I am begging you to come out to that. That would be awesome. And if you want to check out if you're looking for more City of Rats content, what episode would you recommend?
We're talking about the old on hook when you get that good burn-in. So I'm going to point them in the direction of the first Burn Unit episode we did. Burn Unit and the Big Man. That'd be me.
Yeah.
Episode 57. Find it on the City of Rats YouTube channel. Give us a subscription there. It's free. Subscribe to the Patreon. We're putting all the money back into the podcast until the goddamn numbers come up.
Right.
Get some studio time. Maybe get some good guests and shit. So help us out.
All right. What else you got?
You want me to sing us out this time?
You want to plug anything else?
www.dennisrooney.com for all my dates. I just updated it. You got me for the rest of the summer. All my stuff on there. At DennisRooney7 on Instagram. That's my only social media. Let's get those numbers up a little bit. I'm at like 1,100.
Okay.
It'd be nice to be at 12.
Okay.
You know?
All
It'd be
right.
cool. And that's it.
Sing us out.
Oh, wait. It's 3 a.m. They must be rats.
We'll check you guys next week.